name is Matt Roche. I'm a client partner here at Evolv Consulting, and I'm here to talk to you today about real-time fraud and payment intelligence. So before we begin, I do want to note that everything you're about to see in this demo is built using Snowflake Cortex Code by applying AI and analytics directly on governed payment and transaction data. What you're seeing is not a reporting layer or a retrospective view of fraud. It's a real-time intelligence dashboard running where the data already lives. And this matters today because fraud is no longer just about stopping bad transactions. It's about speed, precision, regulatory accountability, etc., all at the same time. In the next 3 minutes or so, I'll show you how this platform addresses the core problems of fraud that payment teams face every single day. So real quickly, I want to start us off on a fraud intelligence dashboard lens of this view. Why does this matter? It's because fraud leaders are accountable for outcomes, but they often lack the real-time visibility that they so desire. Most institutions discover fraud issues after losses arise or customers complain. And then dashboards, as we have all experienced, can often be lagging, fragmented, or operationally disconnected. So this fraud intelligence dashboard exists to answer one real question in real time. Are we in control right now? And so to answer that question, you're going to see metrics like average detection time, how long is it taking, active versus critical alerts, what's our average fraud score against a normal range, and then also what's our false positive rate against an industry average, as well as some recent high priority alerts that you can see in the bottom portion of the screen here today. It matters because when detection slows or false positive spike, the impact is immediate. Your customers experience friction and decline payments, fraud losses quietly accelerate, and this dashboard really allows leaders to spot risk trends early before they become headlines. So moving us along into the analytics department, as we know, fraud is adaptive, but static controls fail silently. So this solves the problem of institutions accumulating rules, models, and controls over years, but lacking the clarity on which ones actually work. This analytics view is going to shift your team from reacting to understanding the behavior ahead of time. So you can see things like transactional volume by channel, fraud rule effectiveness, top risky merchants on this bottom section as well too. Teams can see where risk is emerging and where controls are breaking down. This matters because fraud patterns change faster than governance cycles. Without this visibility, you're going to have ineffective rules and your high-risk merchants are going to go unnoticed. So fraud exposure concentrates quietly in specific channels. Next, I want to move us to the alert queue section of this demo. And why does this matter? It's because it's the single biggest driver of fraud operational cost. Oftentimes you have too many alerts, too little prioritization, and too much customer friction. So this alert queue is designed to solve a critical industry problem. Not all alerts deserve the same amount of attention, but most systems oftentimes treat them that way. So you can see things in this view of, for example, what are your highest level alerts? What risk level is there? What's the score, the sigma, right? What's your critical threshold and your sigma threshold? A precision rate. And then if you want to click into any of these alerts, you can investigate. Let's say if we want to see Fiona here, we want to see some more details around Fiona's record, we can dive right into that. All right. So the investigation tab I do want to show is also very important because going back, if we go back to our alert queue and investigation, if you want to dive into one of those alert queues that you found, you need the ability to search openly against those records. So the investigation center is going to allow you to do that. All right, well, in a short time, we've discussed the core challenges facing fraud and payment teams today. The lack of real-time visibility is something that's very real in the industry, and something that's affecting everybody is ineffective aging controls as well as overwhelming alert volumes and slow manual investigations. So by combining real-time intelligence, analytics, and precision alerting, all powered by Snowflake Cortex Code, institutions can now gain faster detection, fewer false positives, and stronger operational control. This is not just a fraud prevention tool, it's fraud intelligence built for modern financial services. Again, my name is Matt Roche. I've had the great honor of showing this to you today, and thank you for joining.